Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris Goldsmith, Army veteran. I run a small company called Sparvarius. Our mission is to detect and disrupt disinformation and extremism. And I'm here to talk to you about the recent performance of Chad Wolf, the former acting DHS secretary, who was on CNN this weekend talking to Jim Acosta. And the man was using language in a way that was meant to try and gaslight the United States of America. This man, who was illegally in charge, according to the courts, his appointment was illegal. He was never confirmed by the Senate, right? But nonetheless, he was in charge of the Department of Homeland Security. The man has probably received more briefings on the 2020 election and its security than almost anyone else on the planet. And he's going on CNN to talk about how, he doesn't know if there's enough evidence to prove that Joe Biden won the election.
For a secure election in 2020. He has since said, obviously, and you know this, that it was a secure and free and fair election. You agree with him on that?
Well, I certainly...
And that Joe Biden won the election fair and square?
Well, let me address the photo that you showed. Obviously, working with the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, what we call CISA at the department, their mission is very tailored, which is to make sure that elections are free from any cybersecurity threats. And certainly during 2020, we were focused on foreign threats because of the intel that we had seen at the time. What DHS does not do, what CISA does not do, is talk about election fraud. We don't have that jurisdiction. We don't have those authorities. That's the Department of Justice. And so
you think there was election fraud?
I think there's a number of election irregularities, illegalities, and fraud. And I think that's been widely reported
but enough
on both
to,
the right and the left.
But enough to alter the outcome of the 2020 election?
Are you
an election denier?
I would say any type of fraud, any type of election fraud. No, this is important. Any type of, I don't want to just bypass, was it a little or is it a lot, right? Any election fraud should be addressed. And I don't think we can say just, hey, there's a little fraud, so that's okay.
Who won the
at the end of the day?
Chad,
I think that's very, very important.
Who won the 2020 election?
Obviously, Joe Biden is president.
No.
I mean, there is no. I just answered your question.
No, but he is the president, obviously.
He is the president.
I've seen folks from Trump world parse this out and say, okay, Joe Biden is president. We know that. Okay, that is a matter of fact. Do you believe that he won that election fair and square?
I believe that. I just answered the question first. Let me answer it in two parts. One, Joe Biden is president. Two, a number of irregularities, illegalities, and fraud occurred during 2020.
But not sufficient to throw.
Again, I don't have all of that evidence. I think there's been a number of reporting.
You sound like a conspiracy theorist. You sound like an election denialist.
How is that a conspiracy theorist?
Because Chad,
let's look at
that
Wisconsin.
Joe Biden won the election.
Let's look at Wisconsin. Wisconsin Supreme Court says that the way they used drop boxes
did not want to have anything to do with
the way they used drop boxes were illegal in the state of Wisconsin. Yeah. So how do you sit there and say that is a conspiracy theory when that happens to be the facts?
Yeah, the Supreme Court wanted nothing to do with anything.
Well,
any of these challenges.
That's fine.
Trump lost over and over and over again. Why not accept that? Why not move on?
I have moved on, and so what we're doing at the America First.
You win elections by getting more votes. And in the presidential election, it's in the case of you have to get them by state. You have to win states to earn your electoral college votes. Those electoral college votes get counted and get certified by Congress. We all know that happened. Now, the Stop the Steal folks, the crazy motherfuckers out there who Chad Wolf is apparently beholden to now, most of them know better too. But Chad's a smart guy. I know he's a smart guy because he used to work at the TSA. And then when he left government, he went over to the private sector and became a lobbyist. And his job was to go to the TSA where he used to work and get government contracts. And he was very successful. He made a ton of money doing that. Then he became in charge of the Department of Homeland Security. Illegal appointee, was never confirmed by the Senate, so he'll always have an asterisk next to his name, just like everyone who served under Trump. But this guy is trying to play stupid on live TV in front of a really talented journalist, Jim Acosta, who didn't let him get away with this. Jim Acosta kept asking explicitly, like he's saying, no, I don't want you to tell me that Joe Biden is president. We all know that Joe Biden is president. That's obvious. If you're alive, you know that. He's asking, did Joe Biden win fair and square? And Chad wouldn't say yes. Chad's a coward. He's not stupid. Chad's a coward. He's afraid of Trump. He's afraid of, there's not even angry tweets anymore, right? He's just afraid of Trump throwing a hissy fit on Truth Social. Now, this guy was in charge of the Department of Homeland Security. Remember that time that Trump walked from the White House across the street to the church? And in the meantime, he had Secret Service and law enforcement shoot tear gas and rubber bullets to clear the square so that Trump could hold a Bible upside down for a photo shoot. That was Chad Wolf. That was his Department of Homeland Security. Remember those times that there were federal agents not wearing any identifying patches to say what agency that they were with? They were pulling up in minivans and kidnapping people off the side of the street in Portland. That was Chad Wolf's DHS. This man, his associates, everyone who ever worked for Trump, they're fucking dangerous. And the fact that they're still getting on TV to spout lies about the election, say, oh, I don't have the evidence, but, I just think that, there was election fraud. It's ridiculous. Chad Wolf is a coward. He's a lot of things, but he's not stupid. His performance this weekend on CNN was an absolute fucking disgrace. And I hope we never see this guy on TV again. I mean, he's something else. Guy doesn't care about civil liberties. He doesn't care about the Constitution or Bill of Rights. I mean, to send federal agents into Portland to kidnap people, not identify themselves as law enforcement, just grab them off the street with nothing that says, a patch on their body armor that says what agency they're with, nothing like that. That's some third world shit. That is the antithesis of due process. If you care about justice, if you care about the American way of life, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, I mean, you look at a guy like Chad Wolf and you know that he and his old boss Trump, they stand for everything that would destroy our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, for their own benefit, to enrich themselves, for power. They don't care about us. They don't care about anyone else. They just care about themselves. It's a sad day in America. I'm glad that Acosta held Chad Wolf's feet to the fire, because you can't let a guy get away with lying about this shit, especially after he's probably received more election security briefings than almost anyone on the planet.
Hey Midas Mighty, Emma Silverman here, reminding you to make this November Rovember. Check out the new MeidasTouch Rovember t-shirt collection at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com. Hurry up and get your Rovember t-shirt before they sell out. Let's go.